friends, good evening. Today I am going to discuss about one small poem, but it has that international message. It consists international message to lead the peaceful life in this world. Through nature, Chinua Achebe teach a lesson to lead that peaceful life in this world. 1.4 love cycle. The poem and the title is Love Cycle, written by Chinua Achebe. He born on that November 16th, 1930 at Okiti in Nigeria. He is a Nigerian poet, very good, nice person, nice poet. I love him very much because of his masterpiece, Things Fall Apart. For that he received the Nobel Prize. He is a very good, nice, wonderful. He did not write about his own suffering, own suffering or failure or autobiographical informations. He write for that the common issues, the social issues of that African country people, how much toil under the colonial rule, and that is that main theme of his writings. Yes, this poem deals about natural phenomenon. The sunrise upon that earth, and that earth is also bear that sunlight. In the morning, the sun shows its soft, gentle light. It is look like lovers used to speak in the and park or that garden. They start their life with happiness, but after sometimes the rays of that sun is increased and scorching that earth. He depicts that earth is female and sun is that and male, and this love cycle, the love between the sun and the earth is and keeps on and going on in this and world. It's a very good, nice, wonderful, just like husband and wife, the young husband and wife, and to lead life in this world. His unsentimental depiction of the social, psychological disorientation accompanied. Disorientation means they did not follow some of the rules and regulations and which is imposed upon that people. Disorientation accompanying imposition of the Western custom and values upon that untraditional and traditional African society and untraditional African society, and suffered a lot under that British rule. That is more important. He studied in that University of Ibadan. Like that, British government established a university on that head of the towns. And like this, Madras University, Bombay University, Calcutta University, Delhi University, Pondicherry University, like that, universities start over in that all major cities to educate their English language to that people, and to make that great scholar, and for the development of that colonies as well as European countries, essential, and from here, that is Ibdan, and he became the teacher, and also he worked in that Nigerian Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation in Lagos, and he toured USA, and after become the great scholar, he toured and visited that many places in USA, just like Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ralph Waldo is also toured all over that America, European and England. Then he returned to his country, delivered that lecture about livelihood. And Chinua Achebe is also, after getting his education, he toured to America, USA, United States of America, and later at some universities at to some universities of Nigeria, and become that professor of English. I am also assistant professor of English in that MGR college. Yes, like I, and this Chinua Achebe also become that professor of English. His work include that Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart is that masterpiece, the first novel which was written by. For that he received that Nobel Prize for his work, and masterpiece concerned traditional and Igbo life at that British government. Igbo life at the British government. The second work, and the seagull no longer at ease, and seagull means the bird which was living in that ocean and flying in that ocean, and where that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam get inspiration after seeing the seagulls which is flying very close to the water, very close to the water. Like that, the seagulls no longer at ease. On that civil servant from, it depicts that civil servant from that England um, in is unable to sustain the moral values in that African countries, in that Nigerians, they fail to sustain or maintain that moral values. They are not giving importance for moral values in that place. The second work, the arrow of God, arrow of God, arrow of God, 1964, and in 1920s village under the British, and he had written the work the arrow of the God in the year of 1964, but what is the conditions of that his village under the British rule in the 1920s under the British rule regarding for this. The chief priest son, the chief priest son become the Silas Christian turned his resentment against his own people, because his own peoples are pagans. One peoples are pagans, used to worship the nature as their god. Sun is the god, tree is the god, and also water is a god, fire is a god, so many things. But the chief priest of that African country, Nigerian, and become that Christian, he also standing against his own people and own family members regarding for this. In the third work, the men of the people, man of the people in the year of 1966, and anthills of the savannah, in the year of 1987, and deals with the corruption, other aspects of the post-colonial African country. Post-colonial African country is mentioned. This work like a man of people in 1966 and ant hill of the savannah in 1987 deals with the corruption and other aspects of post-colonial African life. And has writer of that some short stories. Not only he wrote the novel and poem, he has written some of the short stories and some poems and essays, and he died on that 21st March 2013. That time I have been working in that MGR college, and really when I heard that death of Chinua Achebe, I felt some sad and grievances, because I loved him very much because of his work, because he made that very good nice picture of that South Africa, what was happened under the British colonial rule, British government rule to that people. It is that word art derived by Chinua Achebe, and Chinua Achebe is derived by that, like that Mona Lisa, Michelangelo, The Last Supper, and how they have written that poetry and the pictures in the same manner, and he and draw that pictures by that word regarding with this in the year of by the age of 82 he died. And this poem, the love cycle, said, come to the point. That is the general information about Chinua Achebe. What I come across by reading, I express from that. About this poem, love cycle. If you want to lead that diabetes-free life, very healthy life, love that cycle, small cycle is there. Yes, and also then only we can complete our cycle of life, a complete life from that Privikadal Ninduar Nindar Iravanadisara. If unless you cross that life of the ocean, we cannot go to the heaven. In the same manner, we don't like to motor vehicle. It is a waste. But if you go with that, your health will be increased. But if you go by the bike and motor vehicle, your health will be depreciated and you will become the very weak person. Vehicle will become the very strong person. The same manner everything. Artificial intelligence. We have to have real intelligence, natural intelligence what God has given to us. It should be used by us. That is more important. But if we don't have the capacity to use that natural knowledge which was given by that God, that is why we go for that artificial intelligence and data science. That is also supported by the Sundar Pichai. Yesterday also I had seen that one movie about that artificial intelligence YouTube video I had seen regarding with this. And he described, he represents that Chinua Achebe, described that the sun's effect on the earth, the sun effect on that earth is mentioned from here. What is that earth? The morning it was very pleasant, but 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, by 12 o'clock, it is that going to start 11 or something like this, regarding in that place and over there. And he described that sun effect on earth, vice versa, as a hardly and romantic relationship between the husband and wife. It represents to this poem the love cycle which was written by Chinua Achebe. Depict the couple. The son as an angry male, and as that hardly romantic relation. Son as that angry and male, and earth is a tolerant female. How that female actually must have the tolerant capacity. If you don't have tolerance, means that life will come to an end with a problem or a divorce or that suicide or anything for this, or family will be destroyed. So women must have that some tolerance. That is more important from here. So, and the sun has an angry male, and the earth is that tolerant female. The open on that sunny dawn means before sunrise, 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock, or but at the very initial stage, the 6 o'clock, the sun rays very pleasant. The sun rays, all this mist is deposited in that trees. The mist should be and removed. The mist should be removed. It is look like that young husband and wife and lead that romantic life with the morning section. Morning session is that open at that sun at dawn, and the early morning interaction between that sun at that earth. Interaction means speech between the husband and wife. And after effect of that dispassionate sex between a couple, and it goes to describe the hardness of the sun, that is gradually. The sun hardness is gradually increases, and that is and more important. It should be feared by that women's like this earth. How fear that the sun of 100 degree also starting from that and 5 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees is by 12 o'clock. Then again it will be reduced. But and the women are tolerated, the male because of some happy moments which caused by the sun during that night times and early morning. But in between times and dawn to dusk, by 12 o'clock only. Sometimes the tolerated means they enjoyed lot of happiness in the later part of the life. The sun scorching rays at that noon, but that earth tolerate its rays. The sun scorching rays, and the earth tolerate that scorching rays to four lands of that woman dissatisfied by her partner. It is also equal to whenever that husband and gotten angry, go for drinking alcohol to the taskmaster and making many problems, come and fight with that. And during that times, the how that the wife angry with that husband, the same manner the earth is angry with that noon times, and she did not like, the earth did not like the strong and scorching rays of that sun, scorching rays of the scorching rays of that the sun and that noon times. But the why that earth is tolerate that scorching rays of the sun means and during the night time the sun rays will be reflected in that soft manner in the reflection of the moon regarding to with this moon regarding natural phenomenon reoccurs again repeatedly the starting, and the dawn is a very happy relationship shows that sun and the moon, and in that night time the sun and earth is and power over that sun moon for that night purpose, and the happy moments of this dawn as well as the night time of that sun, and the earth is to bear all that scorching nature of the sun during that noon times. Look at that sun, it is that very soon, and it goes to give, and the sun goes to give that scorching rays upon that earth unbearable regarding for this. If you grow a tree like this, the earth cannot get any and scorching, earth will not be affected. The same manner, some of the arrangements we have to make and to pacify that woman is and more importance, and it uses that he, the earth is free and rain over by the sun during the night times. During the daytime the sun overcome, and the sun one during the daytimes the sun rain over that earth, but during that night time the moon, earth is that sun, earth is rain over that moon. That is importance to from here. Like uses that metaphor, irony, personification, and simple. The sun and moon used as a personification. Some of the couple love husband and wife, male and female. Personification, irony. This the sun, the relationship. I will show you what is that irony used in these poems, and vividly, very clearly, the imagery is used by that. At that night, sunlight becomes that gentle, though the reflective, though that reflective surface of this natural phenomena reoccur. Natural phenomena reoccur, and every day. The poems never ends as the title love cycle. Every day dawn and happy, the start with a happy relationship. The noon times they get a lot of the problem because of the scorching nature. The evening is end. The night also the freely. The sun, earth is free from, and the scorching sun, free from that torture, and also the many problem in this. And this poem, first he has written and 4 lines. The second line is that 5 lines, and the third paragraph is 6 line. Then again and fourth line is that 4 lines, and also the 5 lines, and we end up with like this one lines. The pentacan and couplet is not a couplet. Regarding for this 4 lines poem, regarding for this, out of this. Now I am going to read that text forum here. At the dawn slowly at dawn. Dawn means DAWN, and early morning and 4 o'clock. At dawn, slowly the sun withdraw his long mystery arms of the embrace happy lovers, the sun and earth, and started their daily lives like happy earth, lovers' life. Were full of mist and deposited during that night times that earth rain over that sun. In the morning times, the mist is taken away by the and sun regarding for this. So he compare and sun and moon life is sun and moon and earth life is that the lovers regarding in that place. And the second paragraph, whose exertion means the effect of the sun, due to whose exertions leave no alter after taste, no slush means and partially melting snows, no melting during the new times of love, compassion and earth, perfumed in that few drops fragrance wakes, few drops fragrance wakes. All in the early morning you can get that lot of the mist of fragrance flowers and pleasant smells comes out during that morning times. Morning times the fragrance everything was removed. In the scorching time we cannot get any kinds of the regarding with this, any kinds of the happy moments in that place. To whisper the soft eyed light, to whisper the soft eyed light. Later he will wear out his temper, wear out his temper, and during the night times, and he did not get any angry during the night times. Due to angry, he expressed regarding for this will wear out his temper, flowing that vast acres of the heaven and take it. The sun start from that east and travel for this vast earth. Due to the vast earth traveled due to tiredness and the flowing of the vast acres, the huge surface of that earth covered by the and loved by and scorched by that sun of the heaven and take it, heaven and take it. Out of her burning and thought anger, out of her burning thought of anger, long accustomed to such a caprice. Caprice means the sudden change of the mood. Suddenly, very angry person immediately becomes that very lovable person, very soft person. When they realize their mistake for this, and by noon it is expressed that a high face and angry face and stare at that torture and scorching that earth. Immediately sudden change will happen after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. What is the nature of the sun in that 6 o'clock in the morning? And the 6 o'clock in the evening is the same, because that is why it is called as the morning is and before sunrise is dawn, and the evening is known as that dusk. Dusk means evening, sunrise, and then tilt times. After the sun will disappear, it will not rise and it will not hide any place. Only appear and disappear. Regarding for this, now today is in India, in the Asian countries, it's daytime, but America is night time, because the sun is guided. The sun always and emitting lights upon that earth only. So out of her burning price and burning that of anger, long accustomed from that 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and the same sort of scorching powerful rays fell upon that all the vegetation will dried and water particles were evaporated, and the sun get too much of heat. When I was staying in Dharmapuri, during the night time, during the daytime, sunlight and produces lot of heat to our body. It is getting down. During the night time, the heat comes out from the earth, and continuously all the 24 hours we can get that the jubilant experience of the heat and the thermal power in Dharmapuri and many more places. That is, I heard about that due to sun rays. In some of the island, no need for any stove, any gas, Indian gas, anything. If you dig the ground, if you put all the food material in it, if you buried it, after you will come and take it out, means yeah, the food will be cooked by the heat of the earth only, which was given by that sun only. Regarding sin, out of her burning dot of anger, the long accustomed to such a caprice means the sudden change of the mood of that sun from this and the heat waves into that very cool waves immediately happened. She wait patiently for arrival of that night, because the night time is that only time earth can reign over that sun. Sun cannot make anything upon that earth during the night time. So the earth was set free during that time. They also they have to tolerate and forbear the torture of the male by the female, means that time, even in that male time, daytime male whatever if you do, they will surrender to in the night times, regarding with this. For that evening when thought of another night will come. The evening, at the time of that noon time, the bear all the torture and scorching nature of the sun, and uh, uh, by the arrival of that another night time, another night will, and restore his mellowness, very softness. But he only shows that very angry face and during this time, and her power over him during the night times. Well, suppose the people used to say, even that huge ship will go to the boat. Boat is also go to the ship, like this. ஓடமும் ஒரு நாள் கப்பலில் ஏறும், கப்பலும் ஒரு நாள் ஓடத்தில் ஏறும் என்பது சொல்வார்கள். அதுபோல the sun only shows its power during the night time. But in the earth shows its power over that sun during the night time. The earth will be freed by the sun, but only torture is only 12 hours. The rest of the 12 hours and the sun, the earth get a lot of pleasure by that fruits of that flowing nature of the tiles of that sun, because without the sun the earth cannot get any happiness, any life from here. It is a simple incident, the sunrise and sunset. And at the night time we also had seen that sun and also moon and also earth, but in such a thing is not happen in our mind. That is why he received that Nobel Prize. Likewise, if the young people must overcome that all the female overcome the or bear that forbear and also tolerate that torture of any person. Later if you torture, bear that tolerate your husband or your male people, means later you will be benefited, you will be enjoyed a lot of happiness in your own times. They will be surrendered under your clutches. It is a very good nice thing, sir. At dawn, slowly that sun withdraw his long mystery arms, embrace the happy lovers, whose existence lives no alternate slash of the love compulsion, yeah, performed that dewdrops, fragrance, wax, and myrrh, and the whisper of the soft-eyed light. Let her he will wear out his chamber, flowing that vast acres, and for the heaven and take it. But why that sun got angry, means the sun must cover all the earth for its and fruitful natures. That is importance from here. Out of her the burning thought anger, the long extended such a caprice, she wait and caprice, accustomed to such a caprice, she waits patiently for evening, when the thought of another night will restore his mellowness and her power over him. how that only that initial stage of the husband wife, husband have used to have more, husband used to has that more power, but a later part of the life after 60 years old, and women only have that more power over that husband. Yeah, husband in the initial stage, wife tolerate for her happiness, for her success, but a later part of the life, the husband must bear the all torture of the wife, that is more important. Then only they can lead that happy, successful life, and over there. It is a love cycle is not end up. It's keep on going every day. Every day the sun, it is happens between that fight between the feud between the husband and wife, between that earth and that sun. But both things are awaiting. During the night time, sun cannot do anything with earth. But the earth is also cannot do anything against the sun during the daytimes. And everybody has their own power, the own action, own performance in our own time. So it is a very good, nice, wonderful poems which was written by your favorable writer, Nigerian writer Chinua Achebe. Thanks, friend. I hope I used to upload the videos for that 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, but used to not visit. I hope you will watch this video and also share this video with your friend. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for your cooperation and coordination for our successful task to done in this world for the future generation. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you. Bye.